Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So, welcome back to my channel. Recently, Chantecaille launched a summer collection and I picked up the pieces from this collection. So I picked up the medium to deep Flower Power Perfecting Blur Finishing Powder, and then I picked up the Flower Power Cheek Shade, which comes in one colour, and I picked up the brush, which is a particular brush that is a mini size of their mini Buff and Blur brush. So I will show you what that looks like shortly. And then I picked up the colour, which was limited edition, is the Chantecaille Lip Chic, and this is in the colour Capucine. Now, Capucine is also one of the handbags that I purchased from Louis Vuitton. I do have a video of that bag, so if you do want to scan back to all my videos, I have a wonderful video about the Capucine. So it's the same name as you would call the sort of LV bag that I picked up. So let's have a look at the collection, and I'm really excited to give this a go. I picked up the medium to deep one because this came in two colours. It came in light to medium, but I decided to pick up medium to deep purely because I have the light to medium already from the previous collection that they launched, so I went with this one. Now this is a 30-month shelf life, which is amazing. Well, it comes in 8 grams. The first thing you'll notice is how beautiful this packaging is. So as you can see, these flowers are absolutely gorgeous, and I think the light is picking it up really well. Apologies if it's a little bit light and dark. It is raining outside, or it was, but this is how beautiful it is, and I don't think you can fully appreciate it until you see it in real life. It's actually like a 3D image of the flowers, and it's almost like someone has sat there and placed a flower upon a flower to create this image, and it's absolutely gorgeous. That is the face powder. And this is the colour for the finishing powder in medium to deep. Now the reason I picked this up is, as you can see, it's almost an identical match for my skin tone, which is amazing. So I'm really pleased that Chantecaille have been a little bit more inclusive now with this collection. Although I really like the light one, I think this one would be a really good sort of all over finishing powder. Very similar to the recent one I picked up from Dior, which you'll see from my Dior video, and has that kind of similar colour to it. With this particular formula, it's a gel powder formula, which means that it isn't sort of soft. As you can see, it's quite hard in the pan, and I quite like that because then you don't have a lot of powder that bounces off everywhere. So this is the texture of the Flower Power Perfect Blur Finishing Powder in medium and deep. Then alongside it you will find this is the Flower Power Cheek Shade, and like I said, this only comes in one colour, but again you've got the mini me version of the one I just showed you, and it is like that 3D effect on the little one as well, and just gorgeous. Okay, this one is 2 grams and it lasts for 24 months, so again a long time. I believe this is all limited edition. So let me show you the colour. So that's the colour for the cheek. Let me show you the Chantecaille pouch. So you've got this pouch, and I'm just going to take the brush out and show you. These are synthetic, just so you know. So most of the Chantecaille brushes are synthetic, but oh my god, are they soft. I've actually got some of the other Chantecaille brushes and I haven't got around to actually doing a video and showing you which ones I have, but this one is the Buff and Blur and it's in the mini size, and this is going to be amazing to try the powder on. And finally, I wanted to show you this lipstick case. Oh my god, it is stunning. It is kind of like a kind of metallic colour, and it is really, really lovely. And I'll show you, it's got the magnetic closure that Chantecaille has, and the colour is just gorgeous. I recently read that this colour is a good dupe for one of the Glossier lip colours that actually I've just done a review on. I've picked up the other colours, so I'll be doing a review on that shortly. But I will compare the two and let you know whether it's worth going for the Glossier one, because I think it is almost a perfect match from what I heard. So this is the Chantecaille lip, and I can't wait to try it on. Okay, so I have everything on now, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of sort of feedback as to how I found the products, how easy they were to apply. Forgot to mention, the lipstick is the Lip Chic, and as I mentioned, it's in the name Capucine, and it's a very summery colour, as you can see, and it is really giving me sort of summer vibes, which I really love. And actually, I love the fact there is only one lipstick in this collection. I think this lipstick will work against a lot of skin tones. Now, if you're fairer, I would probably say it would still look good, but I think if you're darker skin like myself or darker than I am, this is going to really pop. I think sometimes fairer skin tones tend to struggle with this particular type of tone. So I'm kind of thinking it would have been nice if they had a slightly lighter tone for people that were fairer skinned, but for me, I do really love this colour, and I'm very, very happy with this. So this one is the Lip Chic, and I forgot to mention, this one comes in 2.5 grams of product. So you're getting 2.5 grams, and it feels so moisturising. It feels so lovely on my lips, and the colour just pops. So highly recommend this lipstick if you get a chance to get it. If you're of my skin tone or darker, I think it will suit fairer skin tones, but it's whether you're used to wearing this particular type of sort of colour. It's just a really, really lovely pop. With the blusher, I went in once, as you saw from the video, and then I put the finishing powder on. Then I went back in again, because I think what happened was after I put the finishing powder on, the blush just disappeared a little bit. And this particular blush, although it is universal and meant to suit a lot of skin tones, someone like myself who's a little bit darker would probably need to go in again. Now, what you've got against you is the fact that you don't get much product in here. I think you only get 2 grams of product. I don't know if you can see that shine that it's created here, and that shine is very much like a highlighter, and it gives a really natural finish. If you want to make this product last a little bit longer, I would suggest using a blush and then perhaps going in with this as a topper, purely because you do get pigment, but I don't think you get an extreme amount. Like, for example, say the Pat McGrath ones that I've just done recently, it is definitely more of a natural look. So as you can see, it does look really lovely on my skin, but you don't see the pink pop as much. I think it would show more on someone who was fairer than I was. It is a nice colour. I wish they had a slightly more darker one in this collection, but again, they've got one lipstick, one blush, so I think they tried to make this colour as universal as possible. I do love that sort of glow, which is really, really nice. When it comes to the finishing powder, as you can see I have it on now, it really blurs the skin, and I do have foundation on. As you can see, it's almost a perfect match to my skin tone. So what I did with the finishing powder is I like to put powder generally in my T-zone, because that's where I generally kind of get more oily, whereas these parts tend to be a bit more drier, so I don't like to put powder as much sort of around the outside of my face, more so the center of my face. So the color is a perfect match, and I'm so glad I picked this up because I think this is limited edition, and I've heard rumors that this particular color, medium D, is gonna be made permanent, but not in this packaging. So I'm really pleased to hear that, and if that's the case, I think this will really appeal to people of my skin tone or darker. So I'm really pleased that I picked this up from the collection. Finally, when it comes to the Buff and Blur brush, I love this brush. Oh my god, it's so soft. I mean, when you dab it on your cheek, it feels so lovely. And what I'd say about this brush as well is it's such a good sort of brush if you're traveling, if you're on the train, or you want to sort of, at the moment obviously we can't with COVID, but when we can again, it would be a great brush to have. Or when you're just, you know, out and about, you just want to top up. It's a great brush because it's a multitasking brush, I'd say. You can use this for foundation, you can use this for blush, and it just serves a lot of purposes. So I'm really glad I picked this up because it's a really nice travel size. Chantecaille do amazing brushes, and I will at some point show you the other brushes that I have of theirs, because I really wanted to get some synthetic brushes, because as you probably know, I have a huge brush collection, as you can see from behind, that are mainly less synthetic, and so I wanted to get more synthetic brushes, and recently picked up the Sonia G Fusion series brushes, which I'll be doing a video on soon. And what I'll do is show you how they work with cream, because it's probably best to demonstrate and talk about the product at the same time, because I think you'll find that very useful. So what I wanted to say was, I am so pleased I picked up this collection. I'm so incredibly grateful for your support. As you know, I recently passed the 1,000 milestone subscriber, and I just wanted to thank you all for your support over the last year and a half that I created this channel. I also wanted to say that I'm going to be attaching affiliate links to all my videos so that I can keep presenting these products to you and keep going with the channel, really. So I would really appreciate your support if you could not only sort of subscribe, which is fantastic, to my channel, but also please use those affiliate links if you do get the opportunity, because it would mean so much to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Thank you.